Yeah, I'm good. Obviously nervous for next week. It's a big race, but it's also just another race on like one hand, and I kind of have to just forget about the Olympic selection point of it, and I can only do the best I can do on the day, and if that's good enough, that's good enough, and if it's not, then there's other opportunities later in the year and next year to try and prove that I'm worthy of a spot in the Olympics. If I'm fortunate enough to qualify for next year, I think having raced on the course and knowing the demands of it, knowing that you can visualise that through training, and like if there's points where you think, oh, I was really bad at that, or this could definitely be improved, like it gives you a whole year to do those things. So I definitely think having the opportunity to go around it, yeah, if I'm there next year, is definitely a bonus. I've been doing triathlon for a very long time, and yeah, World Series outside of championships is the pinnacle of our sport, and I haven't been on that many World Series podiums. Like, I definitely hadn't got to the point where my mindset hadn't switched from how do I get from podiums to winning them. I was still very, very, very over the moon with a podium at the end of the day. So yeah, to win, it was out of the blue, it was unexpected, and yeah, it would definitely be a highlight of the year and probably of my whole career. The whole year was kind of set up about trying to qualify for the Olympics. Obviously there's opportunities next year to qualify, but I think being able to secure a spot this year would be a real benefit in that you don't have the pressure of doing that next year. You can gear your whole winter and the beginning of next year about trying to perform at the Olympics. Obviously it's not hindered the year, hindered like putting discretionary points for a selection on the table, but it was a real bonus, but it hasn't changed anything for me in the rest of the year and racing. For me, having like the camp environment is just an opportunity to take away the stresses that you have at home, and sometimes I love being at home because it's the routine that and that you're used to and stuff like that, and you have your home comforts. But when you get close to racing, I think sometimes coming out of that environment and not having to do the daily chores, or I'd like to say food and cooking and shopping, but my husband does all that, so I can't take any credit. But like all those things that you have to do at home, like you don't have to do them anymore. So you come into this environment and all you have to worry about is training, and it's not something that I could do for very long because I love being at home. But I think for 1-2 weeks pre a key games or key race, I think it really does have its benefits. And plus we're very fortunate that we have more than just one centre in the UK. Obviously I'm from Loughborough and we have our group in Loughborough, but there's those in Leeds and then people that are outside a centre as well. So I think it gives an opportunity for everyone to come together and train with people you don't train with all the time and see friends that you don't see all the time. So it's not just about the training, it's about the relationships that you have with each other and bringing them together in this environment.